this week's news.
Yeah, buddy, it's ZED Knights. What up, Keith? What up, Doughboy? Doughboy, you look super stressed out, bro, on a Thursday night. What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna Hulk smash my computer.
So everybody,
You're literally gonna get the most reserved me ever. I'm so furious right now. I'm sure you can see I'm furious right now. But I'm gonna
So
hold
for
it
those of
in.
you watching at home, Doughboy literally, before we got to start the show, has been like resetting his internet, throwing things. I mean, look how mad he is. The mansion background is even pissed off.
I don't even fucking belong. I don't deserve this mansion, actually, now that we think.
Hey, you're coming in good now, Doughboy. You're actually coming in great.
I mean,
Yeah.
crystal clear, bro. It's just
Yeah.
what
Let's
up,
go back
Keith?
to the
How's the week,
gutter.
man?
I'm good, Jigga. How you doing?
Good, dude. So what you guys got set up tonight for the Stable Duelz? Run me down, man.
Well,
First-
we got. Yeah, go ahead, Doughboy. Run it
I was
down.
gonna say the first set of races we have Bryce, who I don't believe is going to be joining us tonight. Sangudo Racing is taking on Chateau Stables. We'll get him up in probably a couple minutes here, but that'll be the first set. And then the second one, Keith's back. He wasn't here last week, so I had to sub in and take down the monsters for him. But we have Keith versus Donkey Teeth. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I'm never inputting your races again. Anything between you, arbitrage, Donkey Keith, I'm never doing it again. Because I'm
Why
gonna
is
tell you
that?
right now, I don't know if they're in the right order because you guys share stables. It's Donkey Hands, Donkey Crimson, Crimson Donkey, Crimson Arbitrage, Diamond Donkey. Like, I tell you right now, if everything came out perfect, then that means I'm a genius. But if anything came out wrong, it's your guys' fault.
Donkey's basically playing against himself tonight because most
That's
of the
what I
horses
mean.
I'm using against him are Crimson Hands, which are 50-50 Donkey. So yeah,
That's
it
what
is
I'm
what
saying.
it is.
But we do have a special one. We do have a special one tonight. That was a last minute substitution. So we'll see what happens with that. And
That's in there. That's in there.
yeah, we'll tease that horse. We'll talk about it. We'll look out. We're not gonna watch the race until later. But it's been on the track for a couple races today, and I noticed one race that stood out, and
Mhm.
I guess they're called super breeds for a reason. You
Mhm.
know, we'll just go with that. But we can get into
Oh, you know
that.
what? Hold on, you just segued. Look at you. You're such a pro, bro.
I'm
So
good
I
at
mean,
this stuff.
you guys cover the blog on this show, right? Isn't that part of our job now? Like
Some guy makes screenshots and then we put them up and we talk about stuff.
Oh, all right. Let's practice. So good segue. Can we talk about super breeds? How you doing? What the heck? One of you, explain to me super breeds.
We'll let Keith do it. Keith will give you the more detailed description of what it means.
Let's do it. So first of all, we've had 2 super breeds, but what is a super breed? So based on what we know, it is essentially a better outcome of what you normally would have bred given the parents you're breeding. So for example, you breed 2 sprinters together, you hit a super breed, you are likely to get an even better sprinter. Essentially, my understanding, and I'm not fully versed here, I think there's a lot of learning to do, but basically you're going to get a level boost. So that's like a BA boost, but you're also going to get a boost in either variance, stability, or distance preference. Basically, whatever your horse would have made will be boosted up even more. So you breed 2 consistent horses together, you hit a super breed, you get an even more consistent, higher level horse. You breed variance horses together, you get a super breed, you get better variance than you would have otherwise. You breed 2 distance preference together, you get a super breed, you get even more distance preference. So that's kind of what we're looking at. There's 2 out there. I think we can talk about them throughout the night, but pretty awesome.
Well, I want to look at the one. I looked at the other one, and it's interesting too, because the first one starting level came out like 576, I think.
Oh, Doughboy, I should say too, it's on the screen here, but the key with a super breed as well is you get a breed type that's higher than what you would have normally gotten. Other than 2 Genesis together, you'll always get a legendary. But let's say you bred 2 exclusives together, you would normally get an elite from that. If you hit a super breed, you will get an exclusive. And the chance of this happening is higher for Genesis horses than it is for non-Genesis horses. So that's kind of the key. Sorry,
Well, to be determined, honestly, because
supposedly
the horse that was made in the last 24 hours was legendaries, right? I believe.
the second one was 2 legendaries. That's right.
So it was 2 legendaries supposed to make exclusive, but
It made a legendary.
lo and behold, King Arbitrage just gets blessed by the heavens, and they get a legendary instead. So they get more breeding out of it, just more everything, more for Arbitrage. Have more, just take it. But yeah, I actually want to look at that horse because, like I said, I looked at the Griffin. Griffin was soft, and then there was a bunch of $2 races and some free races, and it wasn't looking too good. Oh, I got it up here. It wasn't looking too fancy. You know, you get the Griffey win. $5 top 2, no flames. 6th, winner take all. 5th, no flames. Then I don't know what this head-to-head was. It was against Diamonds.
Yeah, they did a custom on stream. Yeah.
Let's get that out of here. Don't worry about that right now. And we hit the top 3 flames in a 250. Perfect. Awesome. We found the flames. Great. And you see this nice little $100 entry right here. And you see flames and you see first, but then you look at the field. Like this is what you're supposed. This is what super means. You beat the level.
Monster.
That's your old horse. Horse is great. Oh, great.
Monty is also my old horse.
Yeah, Monty's great. Third head we know is great. And Super Seed comes in and says, taste it. Like all these mid monsters, and then it just scoops. Didn't win by a lot, but the time was fast. Just beat Monty, and you scooped $100 race. Like, and you beat an extravagant field. So
we can call it already. This is a monster horse, and
Yeah,
Arbitrage knew that before this race. Like some of those last places that even without flames, just they saw the writing on the wall. This definitely got the Diamonds breed. It didn't get an ancestry breed, and it got the extra variance. So this is a killer for sure.
So we're gonna see that one tonight. That race will be at the 1800.
Yep.
I don't know. I think it's race 6, so it's probably meaningful. But yeah, like that's the first one. But this one came out 566. I'm trying to remember what the other horse's
It's
name
Master. Of course, I forget the name.
Yeah,
Master
I did
something.
too. I thought it would be on the thing. Master Universe or something.
Someone throw it in the chat. What's the
Please
first
throw it in
super
the chat.
breed?
Master
Master of Chance. There it is.
Person.
I have opinions on this one as well.
I'm sure we all do. So this was 2 Genesis. So we've gotten the Genesis, the legendary, the pure legendary super breed, and we've gotten the exclusive upgrade super breed. But this one, give me your opinions on it, because it's done nothing but run free races.
A couple paids. Didn't flame.
Yeah, in double ups especially. I think what the rule was, if you flame in double ups, your horse has a chance or something. But
so my thought on this is we need to remember a super breed does not guarantee greatness. It just guarantees a much better outcome than what you would have normally gotten by putting those parents together. So these 2 parents, Master of France, Best Grind, I haven't looked at them extensively, but they are slight sprint preference, high BA, consistent horses. Again, I might be a little off on that, but in generalities, that's what they are. And I think that's what they bred. They bred a slight distance preference, super high stability, high BA horse.
Yeah,
I don't think the horse is particularly anything to write home about. I think it will do very well in double ups. The key here is they just got a head start with the level essentially. So like if these 2 horses would have bred a 520, it bred a 60 something. So, I don't think we can call it a donkey, but I don't expect a ton of flames in paid races here. I expect probably a lot of 3rd, 4th, 5th finishes in paid double ups, kind of the 3 we've seen so far.
flamed in top 2, but
flames that's a 6 horse race, so it's going to flame a lot more there, depending on the field. But that's kind of what my read is here. So look, I think we need to remember that's a good thing, right? Like the Diamond super breed is like the nuts super breed, right? Like that's the mega variance super breed. But a lot of super breeds are not going to look like that. So you're just going to get a better outcome than you would have otherwise gotten.
not the we and I, but like people that breed from the Z1 table, like they've been chasing the next diamonds for so long. Like everyone's been chasing it. Like that's what you want when you come into Zed. You want the diamonds horse. You want the horse that can just out variance everyone else. But
I think that's essentially what they recreated here with Super
Oh,
Seed.
yeah.
It's going to be in that ballpark of diamonds.
yeah, they tried. I remember like back they tried with Vanilla Bean. That didn't work. Like so maybe they get lucky and it happens and they nail Super Breed. But we'll find out. We'll find out. I know we have Chateau in the back. We'll get him pulled up here, and we have our
Yeah, we got
first set
about
of
3
races.
minutes for the first race.
Do you want to do the Z-Sim for those, and I'll get Chateau up here? So,
Yeah, sure.
Well, what's up, fellas? How you guys doing?
how you been?
Oh, wonderful, man.
Been a
Good
while.
to see you guys. Yeah, I know, right?
How's
Been
it
kind of laying low myself, waiting for Zed to work again.
Waiting
So
for
here we are.
Hayden?
Yeah,
I
that
saw the
too. That too.
screenshots. Yeah, I saw the screenshots. So
Hey, I got a little carried away.
some would say carried away. Some would say preparing.
Well, and they announced that price hike, and so I was just like, I gotta smash everything together before it's 2 or 3 times.
I thought about it, and I didn't do it because
What up, Chateau?
not going
What's
to
going
breathe.
on, man? Good to see
We're
you.
on the
Nice,
Genesis
man.
level,
You
so
too.
I'm okay with that.
Hey, Doughboy Keith, I'm gonna keep doing some stuff backstage for you guys. But do we do roll calls on Zed shows? Like, do you guys do that? I mean, I do it on every other podcast I'm on, so I don't know if you guys do that. Do you do like the chat roll call?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh
so.
my gosh! All right.
I don't do roll calls around here. You show up, you show up. Once you get the alert, you have 2 choices. You get to show up or you get to not show up.
All right, well, you know what? I'll take that back to my other shows then. I will no longer do roll calls. It's like, all right, all you in the chat. Thanks. Is that better? Simple.
I was once told by a fellow streamer, ex-streamer friend of mine, that when you hit go live, the real ones show up. So I assume that all 28 people that are here are all 28 real ones. That's it.
Love it.
Hello,
There you
real
go.
ones.
Simple as that.
Hello, everyone.
So here's the first race. We got Night
Hello.
Beam versus Decreasing Capital.
Hello.
Good samples on both of these here. Chateau, you want to talk about your horse real quick?
Yeah. So Nightbeam was one that I bred when we were doing the Z100 conditional tournament, and obviously turned out pretty well. Was competing up in C2 in the prior racing, and now he's down in C3, doing pretty well. There's some monsters, but yeah, it's one of my better horses. I had Sangudo gave me first pick, so this was my strategic first selection. So,
Now, how did you guys do it? Did you pick the distance and the horse, and then he had to match it, and then you switched? Is that how you guys structured it?
Yeah, that was he gave me first pick, and so I went class distance horse, and then he matched it and did the next one. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Doughboy, if your computer's acting up, I have the races loaded. Do you want me to stream them, or you want to go for now?
We're going to try one, and we're going to see how it goes.
Cool.
Until I put my fist through my monitor, and then we're done.
I got plenty of bandwidth, so
You hear that, Zed? I need more internet, so drop some Zed token in my wallet so I can get some internet, please.
there you go.
It's not much.
now we're talking.
It's not much. Yeah,
There's
honestly.
nothing better.
But,
And Chateau, I don't know if you've checked out the last couple of weeks, Chateau, but these one-on-one duels is like I love them. They're awesome.
Yeah, for sure, fantastic. Like it's there's nothing better. All of the changes that they've been making lately. Like the game's never been more fun, in my opinion.
This has been long overdue. The
Oh, for
customs,
sure.
like I mean, when Stable Duelz started, we talked about it on the very first one. Like, just give us customs and let us do our thing. But now we have it, and now we're here. Oh, you love it. Let's go.
Yep.
6-minute start. Yeah. If I'm laggy, let me know, because then we'll have you do the.
Looks okay for now, so I think we're good.
Yeah. So I think we nailed it with trying to pick the race. Like I said last week, I told it for Keith, and I called arbitrage. But being able to, all right, you pick first. You give me your class distance. Let's go. Class distance horse. That's how you beat arbitrage. I drug his ass all the way down to the gutters last week
There you
and
go.
smacked him up. It was nice. It was fun. But yeah, I think the most fun was basically like picking the distance, picking the class, picking the horse, and then, all right, your turn. I called my
I got to
shot,
give a
now you
shout
try
out
and
to
beat
the
me.
to the Argentina skin there. That was my favorite before the Metaverse Cup, and obviously they won it. I have one of those, so we shared in that victory. But I have that on one of our fun horses right now, so that's my personal favorite skin.
It's
nice.
fresh.
Yeah, those are some good looking skins. And,
yeah, there's a bunch that are really good looking. I like from that.
It's the
Metaverse.
perfect blue, the perfect powdery blue.
Yeah, and it's not the whole thing. I like the change of color, the black, the white. So
yeah, it's good.
Personal favorite. Shout out your favorites in the chat if you guys had a Metaverse Cup skin, because I know there's varying opinions here. Donkey, we actually have the Argentina in Crimson Hands, and he actually hates it. And he loves the France one, which I actually don't love. So it was funny we had those battling in the finals. But
I didn't
birthday skin. I haven't even put mine on yet. I forgot about.
I claimed mine. Obviously,
Yeah.
I got a common skin because
I claimed it, but I haven't. Oh, we got a break here. Decreasing capital.
Yeah.
Without Zook on the line, none of us are going to try to call it. But I think Nightbeam broke, and that's not.
Yeah, it's not looking good for
Not
me.
looking great.
Not looking good. This is definitely a off variance run.
These horses were close enough. We were looking at the ZSIM odds, and it was about 53-47 here. So definitely within the range of a coin flip. So
that's the other thing. So like now, when you picked, because now we're in, it's head to head. All right, 1v1. Did that deter? Like, did that like affect how you picked your horse? Like, did you more variance horses, or did you pick actual just extreme distance preference horses? Like, or did you switch it up?
No, like honestly, when it I only have like a half a dozen or so like really good horses at this point. And then when Bryce picks like this next race, Admiral Opulence is a horse that I don't ever really race. But Bryce picked C426, and this was just kind of all I had. So yeah, so I didn't really factor in variance as much, because like the horses that I have that win the most do tend to have more variance. So.
Hey, Doughboy, this is a long race. Maybe we'll throw my screen up there. We can look at the ZSIM. We don't need to see all 2,600. So
yeah, the first few here, first three are long.
So we got Divine Talent versus Admiral Opulence. Again, another kind of 53-47-ish, 54-46. These horses are, pretty similar. There's clearly more variance with Divine and a little more base speed, but I mean, this is the key to me. Like when you have these close to 50-50s, it just makes them so great that either horse can win. So very similar to the first one, I think here.
Yeah, just need a good roll. Like Admiral Opulence won a tournament back when we were one of the conditional. What is he, a pacer? Yeah, he won one of the pacer tournaments. So he's got a good run in him, but
nice.
We'll see. Like I said, he doesn't compete in paids or really even freeze on a regular basis. So we'll see if he can pull a miracle out here.
Yeah, and there is a sample size here too. Like you said, not a ton of races here, but enough to probably be pretty accurate. So
yeah, and I think you'll see
back there.
You'll probably see that with my horses compared to Bryce's, the exponential number of times that he's raced more than I have. So.
Well, that's the other thing too. If you've been sitting on the sidelines, and I feel like this is going to be an issue with a lot of people. There is a break. I feel like the issue is like if you sat out and you're used to running the same 5 horses and you have like 60, 70 horses in your stable, now there's 20, 25 of those horses that can actually compete in the current paid structure. So it's like now you have to run your horses more.
Yeah. No, I had to
see what was there. Like some you'll know, but like there's some that are just blatantly obvious that were complete donkeys in 1.0, 2.0 breeding and racing, but now holy shit! And now it's like they have feet.
Here comes the push! Wow!
Let's see if it was.
That was a late push.
It's he's coming quick, quick. But yeah, I've got a bunch of horses. Like I'm kind of a hoarder. I got like 400, 500 horses in a stable that I've just been like jamming them into freeze just to see if anything's got a pulse.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's the way to do it.
Yeah, like a couple of them have even won tournaments, just kind of out of nowhere. Shoot, almost.
What a kick there!
Almost got him.
We missed your early kick, but you had a nice strong early kick. And
it did look good, but yeah. I know Divine knows this horse. This horse is a distance horse. Bryce's horse.
Yeah, no, Divine Talent's a great horse. So that's the expected outcome.
So give us the overview here, Chateau. We got about a minute.
Yeah, so I got the typically in my history with Zed, when I give a horse the stupidest name I can come up with, it turns out to be a monster. So Finny here, it's a Z13. So I thought like the 1 and the 3, I was like being clever. And it's this terrible name. I hate it. But now I got to look at it all the time because this is my best horse.
I love it.
Yeah. So I bred it. It's one of the 1.0 horses. So it has donkey parents and just happened to come out with really good
variants
NDP.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then with the new class system landed right at the top of C2, or actually right in the middle of C2.
Nice.
So some room to class up or level up, and yeah. So this horse is just lovely. Yeah.
This is a matchup of variants here. I mean, 7 and 8.5 for marathon horses. That's pretty high. So this one could be, well, it says 50-50 on ZSim. One good run, one bad run. This could be an absolute blowout in either direction.
Yeah. No, she loses all the time. So she could easily lose by multiple seconds here.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Is that what's been your overall kind of stable build out? Are you mostly stability, variance, mix of everything?
Well, yeah, mix of everything. Just because like I've got a bunch of garbage. So like I've got a handful of good ones, and like stability is just like no variance. It can't win very much.
Yeah.
But no, I mean I've done some experiments like breeding in the new breeding 3.0 with some horses that have less variance, and it's been going pretty well.
Good.
So yeah, I mean obviously trying to get as much variance as you can, but I've got like a budget stable. Like all my horses for the most part are like in-house, just smashing my own horses together because I can't get away from that 56% discount.
But that's the key though. Like that, I mean, Racing 2.0 in my opinion opened up that ability to play the game that way with without having to worry about getting to C1 or being stuck in C1. Like you can compete across all classes.
And like that's the thing too, is like from my perspective of the game, like if I land a horse in C1, like I bred a legendary Butte last week that landed in C1, and I was like, oh shit, that horse is dead. Like I literally like it has one race, I'll never race it again.
Yeah.
I'll probably sell it, but I feel bad even selling it because it's probably going to be shit in C1.
Right.
So like my goal in breeding is to never see C1 again. Like
fair enough.
Personally, but
all right, so you got a break going here. Finny is off, but I don't think we've seen anything yet from Chainbreaker.
Yeah,
boy, were you jumping into something?
No, I was just gonna say the same thing. Like after the update, I had 2 horses pushed to
Here
C1.
it comes.
One of them, I understand why it belonged there. The other one, I later found out it's because it's the marathon distance preference. Like I had the horse settled in class 4 for months, and then after the update, 5 of.
Oh, there goes Doughboy's internet again.
Yep, this is a wonderful night. I've had fun so far, So if it comes to an end, it comes to an end. But
all right.
Yeah, I think
my horses are doing about as good as your internet right now. So.
Yeah, you might be doing better, honestly.
You're on the bad break of variant so far, Chateau.
Yeah, no, that's right. 100% flames tonight, so that's cool.
Hey, that's the beauty of 1v1.
I think the horses that get pushed into C1, like the Buttes, like honestly, like I'm entering mine just to like see if it picks up flames still. It does pick up flames still, but it's like the horses I'm fighting against, like again, my Z18 Butte exclusive, I don't care what the game says, should not be fighting against Z2 legendaries, Z3 legendaries. I don't care what anyone says. That's not how it should work. So
what do you have in this one?
Until like they give the probably more segmentation where I can run against Buttes only in C1, like
yep.
I'm not wasting my time running.
I think we'll get that eventually. I think they'll go back to doing something.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I had 2 horses that landed in C1, and I tried them the last few days with the free tournaments. I rolled them out a little bit, but they didn't do well enough. So like those horses they're good horses, but they're not C1 good. So, but I mean,
the crazy thing is now, and I noticed this after like the last update, with the conditional like running races, like my sprint specialist, my 1,000, 1,200 left leaners, when they ran against open class, they were no longer left leaning. They acquired variance. I don't know how. I don't care. I don't ask questions. I just play the game. I accept it when they run 12th, and I accept it when they win. But now, the horse that got upgraded to C1, that is an extreme marathon, on left leaning on the charts. Now it flames in 12s. Now it runs. It wins. Now it acquired variance somehow.
Yep. Yeah,
so
I've got a handful of those.
I don't know what to take away. Maybe I need to put the tinfoil hat on. Maybe this is a conspiracy or something. But
yeah, it sounds like you need to write a tweet.
Acquired variance.
Okay,
Yeah,
both horses have broken. I don't know if there's enough here for your horse, Belafonte,
Yeah,
but this was an interesting one because it looked like Jelly Glue is like super consistent and yours has a ton of variance. So
yeah,
we're going to see here if the variance
I don't think it's
up.
going to be enough. But yeah, no, I've noticed
but
the same thing with like some of my marathoners that used to be just consistently left leaning at 2600, never lost, like consistent downclassers.
Yeah.
Are now like losing more than they should ever have. So
like I said, and you know what? That's all right. That's all right, because if that adds to its breed talent, we'll say, now my horse has a little bit of variance. If that's still a thing in there, I don't know how breeding works anymore. Honestly, I don't know what you're supposed to do. All I know is the last time I bred a horse right after the update, I specifically bred to stay in class 4 or 5, and it worked. So
there you go.
My strategy is
I mean, you can with the information that they put out about like which breed type is that
breed type,
yeah, which breed type has the ability to land in which classes, which levels. Like you can pretty well estimate where you're going to end up when you breed. So, I mean, in my opinion, from what I've tried.
Unfortunately, Chateau has been shut out 4-0, but we have 3 more races. We're going to watch them all.
Yeah,
next one going off in a matter of moments. But
that was
what do we have here, Chateau?
Game, Bryce. Yeah, another just random 1.0, the Stable Sound that I bred.
More variance. I love it.
Yeah, a ton of variance. This horse was dead, totally dead until the racing update, and now it's just on a tear. So that's cool. Been losing a lot more lately. I don't know about like all these racing algorithm. Jesus Christ, that's a hard word to say. The conspiracy theories and all that, but like Stable Sound came out in the first like month and a half of the new.
What level is it,
racing.
Chateau?
It's
roughly?
It's maxed out. I think it was like a 190, and I think it's up to the top of C5 now.
C5, yeah. Well, I think that's the key, though. Right when they changed or when they fixed whatever was wrong with like the progression, those ones that started at the top that had the advantage, other horses caught up because they weren't actually progressing the way they were supposed to. So, now you're getting a kick on this one, though. That might be enough.
Too little, too late.
Might be enough.
Yeah, it's scorecards. That's all that matters,
Yeah,
that's enough.
Looking back,
that's the thing. Back in the day, we didn't have to run the other 3 races. Now we have to. So if you lose 4-3, people are like, "Oh man, he took him to game 7. That's great."
Yeah,
they don't have to know about the shutout.
Yeah,
they don't have to know about
it. You get that one.
Remember this. Yeah. So then, like, yeah, we're gonna do one because this next one is a bloodbath. Bryce picks C1. C14 or 1400 meter, and I literally have nothing for that. So
yeah, you gotta we gotta complete.
We're throwing in the towel on this one.
So these are C1, C1 horses
with Blessica. I mean, you're live in this.
I mean, she's got a chance, obviously, but she's
there's 10 other horses, maybe not, but it's one.
She's a mid to marathoner for sure.
Interesting.
All right, but you know what? Like enough of a base ability there that might hold.
Yeah, she's got a shot. We'll see. Never say never.
Did either of you qualify anything for today's Flash tournament?
Yeah, I got a handful in.
Yeah, I got a bunch, and I have a bunch of jockeys running a ton of horses now. I think about 60 are lent out between the few stables. So
nice. That's awesome.
They're doing good work. I'm running a few myself, so it's been fun.
There you go.
Yeah, honestly, like it's been a great use of Zed token. At least we have something to sink them into. But the jockey, honestly, that's fair. The best update I think they've had so far is the like random update we got giving us jockeys, giving us the ability to
direct
run
lending,
directly to stables.
Oh, 100%.
So
yeah,
to me, that was huge. It came out of nowhere. It was under promise, over delivered. You know, there's some tweaks. I want to be able to breed while a jockey has a horse. That's a big thing for me because it's definitely a pain right now to have to pull them back to breed. But
now, when you pull it back, do you have to repay the ZED token to give it back?
No. So the ZED token, you're not paying it. You just have to buy.
So you own
like a breeding
a license, or the
right, but you can sell the license back for token at the end.
Oh,
okay.
So
like it's only a temporary use of your token, so you're not actually buying anything. You're just locking the token up.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's nice. I didn't know you just sell the thing back. That's nice.
Yeah, you're just locking
you can
it up.
Buy and sell them within. You get your token back in a couple minutes.
That's 2 utilities right there. That's nice. You don't want it? Give it back. That's right.
One of my jockeys right there. Low budget.
Oh, low budget's OG.
Shout out to Low Budget. He helped me set up the whole Crimson Jockey program. He's, I think, got the most horses by a good amount of mine right now, so he's crushing it out there. He's won 3 or 4 tournaments already with a couple horses, so
been good. Tell if Live Ops broke or just like made a couple big lunges to catch up.
Yeah, what was that?
I think that was they both broke, and I'm falling behind.
Sangudo, not here to claim his title, but
dragging me through the street here.
Putting up work.
Jeez Louise.
Maybe I should have fought him. Maybe I'll have to fight him next week. I don't know if he has a call out list. I know he posted on. I guess he posted on Twitter and someone tagged you, or maybe he tagged you. I don't know. But
yeah, no, I think he tagged me, and I was all for it. I feel good about my stable, like a lot more so than in the past with the new update. Now that like there's not a bunch of downclassers in C5, all those horses are back up where they belong. So yeah, no, I feel like, and like you were talking about where you can pick your spots. Obviously my variant, the rolls didn't go my way tonight, but I feel like in that kind of a format, I've got some spots where I've got some strength.
Yeah,
and you definitely nominated some high variance horses, which in duels, is not going to be necessarily the ideal outcome, but if you get the kicks, you get the kicks. So
yeah.
Sorry, we got a ton of tournament races here. I got to sift through. What are we?
I avoided the variance horses last week and just went with my extreme left leaners, and it seemed to work out well. But yeah, I was going to ask you, like, now, not everyone play. When I had people on duels, like when they were picking their races, like, oh, hey, can you do class 2? Hey, can you do? No, come down here and fight me. If you don't have a horse, go get one. All right. Like, was that like? Did you actually enjoy the process of? All right, I get to tell you where you have to come now. We're not gonna like. Well, maybe you have a little more sportsmanship. When I play to win. So.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, going up against Bryce, it's like I know he has a horse for whatever I'm going to throw out.
Yeah. So like that's what I mean. So like if your matchup was against Keith, like, or if I fight Keith, like I'm dragging his ass down.
If I'm up against Keith,
4,
we
5,
are not
6.
going. Or how many C6 horses you got, Keith?
I don't have any 5 or 6, and I only have like maybe 3 or 4 4s. So
better hit Hawkers.
I got some nice paid races if you want to come buy some. You know what I'm saying? I got some nice ones. I told Kevin last week. I said honestly, the reason I didn't find anybody else to fight you is I wanted to fight you so I could showcase my horses. So maybe you come buy a couple off me.
There you go.
That was the real reason behind it.
I love that. That's what duels is all about, right? You can go anywhere. Tonight with arbitrage, when Donkey comes on in a little while and we start round 2 here, I believe it's all C1, so it'll be a little different here. We'll see some of the big name horses, but that's what's awesome about this. You can go down, you can match up even horses and have a ton of fun. So I don't know, Chateau, if you've been checking it out, but we're eventually going to get a league going. This is going to be a weekly thing as far as like having a ton of races going, have some sort of league bracket system, which I think will be awesome. So
hell yeah.
I also want to do a couple other things too. Like I want to have like a custom Griffey touring, but like, I mean, like we get like, if there's 6, like, obviously people like to talk shit when they breed. Like get 6 of us on, everyone breeds, and we run 9 races, 1 in each distance, and you'll breed your best variance horse or something like that. But yeah, the league, we talked about it. It's once we understand what we can put up as support and what we have to work with. That's it. It's blouses. Yep. Every Thursday, we're just gonna be covering league matches until the end of the season, and then we'll do the finals. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, no, I feel like a lot of those, Like I know I had a list. I gotta dig it up somewhere, but like so many different tournament ideas and just like cool shit that we can do with Zed. That like now that we've got the tools needed.
Totally. Now, Chateau,
like it's all happening.
I got to get your thoughts on super breeds. That's obviously the topic of the week here. So, are you breeding? Are you going to breed more for them? What did you think of the price adjustments that kind of came with them? Like, what's your whole take on that?
Yeah. So I mean, as I posted on Twitter, like I bred out my entire stable right before the prices went up.
I saw the screenshot. That was insane.
I think you can kind of take my take on the breeding price adjustment from that. It's just like not looking forward to paying more. We lose again, man. This is just a woof.
Listen,
anyway,
the pools isn't for everyone.
Yeah, no. Hey,
Live and die by variance.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm just happy to get the ponies out and let people see them. They like the attention.
You get a little XP for it too.
There we go.
You do get XP. You do get some XP.
But yeah. So anyway, the breed prices are steep, but like I don't know. Now that the game actually works, it's justifiable, I guess. Like, and it'll help. It'll help with.
I feel like still pegging it to ETH is.
Yeah, that's tough.
One of the issues.
That's
that
tough.
was my issue still with it. I thought that was a perfect time to pull back that.
Yeah. But I mean, in a perfect world, if it all works out.
Oh, was that
like,
the last one? Yeah,
that was it. I got.
That was
I'm gonna do one. I got one.
I think we have.
Hey, you don't leave empty-handed.
We got. Yikes. We learned a lot of lessons tonight. We're gonna take the horses back to the barn. We're gonna talk it out, and yeah. But anyway, so I mean, in a perfect world, like breeding works, and now everybody in the stud farm is making a little bit more money for their studs. Like with mass adoption and all that, like Genesis horses are making good money potentially. And then like super breeds, I don't know. I don't really care about super breeds because like I was saying, C1 is like a death sentence to me. So like if I smash two Genesis together and I see it's a super breed, like I don't even really. I'll probably just sell it. I don't know. I probably won't sell it because I'm a degen.
Like the odds of like breeding one also, like you can't. I feel like that's something you can't focus on. Like you just have to do. It's like you could just be Charlie and just walk into the chocolate or talking to the candy store and be like, you know what? Let me just get a fucking bar of chocolate, bro. Just let me get a bar of chocolate and let's see what happens. And,
totally.
Oh, but you got a golden ticket. Great. That's awesome. Like, or you could be Veruca Salt and just buy out, companies of chocolate bars because you want it. You know what I mean? That's like, I feel like that's what people are going to do. They're going to mass breed to try and hit. But like, you just got to play it as it lies. Like, just don't change your breeding schedule. Like, obviously you have to now. You have to make adjustments for the pricing and everything. But like, just play the game. Don't focus on something that you can't control. Like, just let it be. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people are going to be, give me that super breed. Let's go.
Right. Which I mean, it's probably
my qualifier race.
It's probably good for the environment as a whole. But like, personally, it's not changed my breeding strategy at all. Aside from just smashing in the last week, I bred way more horses than I would have in a normal situation.
Oh, yeah.
Just because I'm trying to get them in.
You gonna save them for maiden?
Yeah, I pulled one out. I threw one in the super seed. Griffin
I did too. Yeah, I did too.
So yeah, I raced one, and I'll probably race a few here and there, just because like I don't know how the maiden format's going to be. Hopefully, I'll be able to race down where my horses belong. Like hopefully, it's not like one big open because I think
that's what they've said. We don't have all the details, but I think it'll be race your Griffin and then get put into your class, and then the maiden will go by class. But my understanding or my initial thought is that they won't be able to separate out maiden horses, so you're just going to be racing in that class with all the other horses in that class.
Right, which is cool. Like I'm just
fine.
I would just worry that like in past maidens where everybody's just in discovery together, like I just got my ass handed to me every time in those maidens. That wasn't even fun. So yeah, no, looking forward to the next one, and I'm gonna keep as many as I can. It depends on how much notice we get from Facundo, if we get the proper gifts or whatever we get with the announcement.
48 hours.
I mean, yeah, I know, right? Like, I'd love to do a maiden stream and get like a bunch of people on and do like a big thing, but
I think they're going to have to give us time only because jockeys, like lent out horses, are going to have to pull them back. That's at least 24 hours. I'm guessing for at least the first one, we're going to get several days. Now, it may not be that way every time, but that's my guess. At least
let me go ahead and remind everyone that Zed doesn't have to do anything that you guys want him to. I hope they do it 10 minutes before the tournament starts, just for everyone's sake. No planning. Just get out there.
The
only
jockey
person
thing
that's
is a
going to be ready
major.
is Chateau.
The jockey thing
Chateau's
is a
going to be the
major
only one
deal.
ready.
I'm not, dude. I have no freaking clue when that's coming. I didn't sign the NDA. I don't know anything.
No, but I'm saying you'll be ready because you have 60 unraced horses for a maiden
that's
that was
true.
announced 10 minutes before
But I want to. The
Flash
thing I
maiden.
want to be ready for is a stream. Like I want to.
Oh, sure.
I want to get some people
yeah.
lined up. I want to do.
You just-
do a cool thing. But
you got to
if we
work
have-
like that. You just drop everything. You know, just
we
drop
have,
everything and just start streaming for no reason. you know?
Yeah, no, it's just like if we have like one day or whatever notice when the maiden's coming, then it's just
Give me 10 minutes notice.
you know, yeah, which is cool for this like flash standpoint of it, but not cool from the content creation standpoint.
Yeah, well, they'll get there. They're slowly starting to come around and work with us. So you know,
Yeah,
they'll get there.
I'm comfortably pacing myself, waiting for it, so all good.
Perfect. Chateau,
So we got
thank you.
about Chateau. We got about 5 minutes. I think we're gonna do one interim thing here, but
It's been a pleasure.
We'll have you back soon.
I apologize for my horses. Like,
Hey,
Jet, that was.
I might be in the same boat in about
No, man,
20
we'll
minutes.
get you,
Yeah, good luck. All right, man.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
See ya.
good.
We'll
Good
let
talking
you know
to
when
you
the
guys.
league's under fire. Hopefully, we can get you in there. Take it easy.
Yeah, I'll do. I'll breed some better horses by then.
Perfect.
That was awesome. It's good having him on. Donkey,
What's happening, guys?
the fake
Oh,
donkey.
sir. Yeah, I don't know who's real tonight. So the way I see it is one of you wins. You guys can just share the win because you're basically sharing all the horses anyway.
Only my half of the horses. I don't have any ownership of their half, unfortunately.
Whoever wins gets to keep the name Donkey, right?
Love it. Dope.
Yeah,
Boy,
that's
did we
what I
have
told him. I
something we
said when I
wanted
was
to
putting
do?
all of them in, like, yeah, Jigga has some stuff going on here.
I think we
Some
got
graphics in
a
the
quick
background.
couple things here for a few minutes before our first race here.
Oh shit! Oh, it's a video. All right, that was kind of dope. Not gonna
That is
lie.
pretty dope. I like it.
Yes, esports. I assume that said esports.
Quality production.
I like
Yeah.
that.
That's great. I wish I knew what it was so I could talk more about it. I feel like I'm supposed to know, but like I've been laid up on the couch since 5 o'clock. Like I'm dying here, but like I feel like I should be having to talk
Here's
about
the man
that.
who
Jigga,
knows.
come talk about that.
Yeah, I guess I'll do your job for you today. Hey, what's up, Donkey Teeth? How you doing, bro?
What's
I
happening,
appreciate
Jigga?
it.
Not much, man. All right, so I read up on it to make sure we were prepared for this, all right? And Zook's not here to do his job either, but Convergence 2023, it's happening. It's going to be epic. I mean, you saw the production video, right? But, I mean, it's so dope. They bring in Web3 gaming, esports. Zed's now taking part in it. I think it's like over 30 games that take part in it. It's like a really huge event with Convergence. You can actually register. I'll drop the link for people that want to be out there and go to the event or take part in the gaming stuff. The prizes are crazy. Check it out. I mean, literally, the link is right here. Drop it in the chat for everybody. And you know what? I want to do a duck race. Since I'm stuck producing backstage anyways, once you guys are done having fun beating each other with the same horses that you both run, we can do a duck race or something.
We got 2 minutes.
All right. What do you think, Doughboy? We give away a horse?
Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that for the people in chat.
All right. We'll do a chat giveaway.
This first race isn't going to be close anyway. It's ready to boom. I mean,
Well, we got 2 minutes plus it's a long race, so like we
It's a
technically have
2200.
like three.
Yeah, we
minutes.
can
We
talk
got 3
about the.
minutes.
I've got this here for you guys
Give
too.
super
Let me
breed.
pull this up.
The only one on the stream that could do that is Donkey. I don't think he's doing it.
Oh, the tournament accomplishments. Good old Lacey back in the spotlight. Normally you see her in the Pity Point Championships, but she got herself an XP Showdown win. Which, did you guys qualify anything for that? That looked like it was kind of dope, even though it was like kind of controversial, I guess we'll say.
I thought it was fun. Donkey can tell
Zed.
they crushed it, but I thought it was a fun, random kind of event. But yeah, Donkey, tell them what you guys took away there.
I mean, that was an event for the diehards, you know, the true diehards, because it was like
the grinders.
We had it planned out, like our schedule of like, this is how we're going to maximize the number of races we get, and we thought it was going to be like more intense. About halfway through, we were like, this is not going to be as hard as we thought to qualify these horses, because I guess not everybody else had planned out how to get like the maximum number of races. But at the end, there was kind of a flurry. People realized, like, just race as much as you can. You're gonna add, the points will add up, you know.
Yeah, I know, and it's expected. There's gonna be griping. There's gonna be people like it, but yeah, this was a grinder event. This event was meant for grinders. Just have other events to play in. So just again, chill the fuck out and let things happen.
That's good.
Like,
yeah, just
normal.
do what you do. Like,
because like there's people that don't want to. Yeah, it's
we're all
one
the
day we're
mindset
gonna be
the
grinders will be able to grind and everyone will be able to do what they want to do. But like
that's the key, right?
They're going to test it. Like, I thought it was dope. Like the prize pool seemed like it was rewarding for people that actually like grinding.
Well, and the cool thing, Doughboy, is like it added a little bit of randomness to it. So it wasn't like once you did qualify, because just putting the time in, if you had a decent horse, you probably could qualify. It might have costed you some money to qualify, like kind of an entry fee. But once you did, it was randomized, you know. So like you could have been in a horse with some monsters that were at off distances and have a much better chance than you normally would in a normal tournament. So I thought that was kind of a cool random aspect added.
Guys, do you hear music? Because I don't hear any, but the chat is saying.
I hear a little background, yeah.
Yeah, it's on in the background, but it's literally on.
I don't hear anything, but they're saying they can't even hear us talk.
Huh.
Can you guys still not hear
How
us
we doing?
talk?
Is that better, chat?
Music is hella
Oh, why
loud.
is it loud on your side, Jigga?
No,
I don't hear
You
any.
turned it off. It's off now.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't hear it anymore now.
Are we sharing the sound from the track? From the regular?
No,
I don't have any sound on.
All right, cool. They're
we
still
don't share
saying a
that.
bit
The
loud.
only sound is if we ever have the tunes on in the background, but they were on.
Sorry for that, guys. I don't hear any music, so it's not impacting me at all.
Be like that sometimes. Y'all deal with it. Y'all getting a giveaway. Just deal with it, all right? Just calm down over there. Take it easy and chat. Back to the conversation before the music. We were talking about the grinding, all right? The rewarding. Some people could do it. You planned it out. And then I said the prize pool was great. I'm trying to figure out where we were.
Oh, yeah. So there was that random aspect where they randomized the distances and everybody was in, you know, one pool.
This might be.
Is it enough?
This might be enough. This is a huge upset. If it happens. Maybe not.
No, you're cooked. Yeah, you're cooked.
It's going to be close, but no, not enough. All right. Never mind. Back to regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, ready, set, cooked.
The goat takes it.
The random.
Yeah, I thought the random aspect was really cool of the XP Showdown, though.
I agree.
Yeah.
And you guys, you're being modest, Donkey, but you guys, I believe, took down a pretty hefty sum with one race in particular.
Well, yeah.
Talk about
That race was, I mean, Y2K in a marathon got the reverse roll and won it. So yeah, that was pretty fortunate. I think we got two reverse rolls in that final. Yeah.
That's kind of, again, goes back to my, you know, some horses are gaining variance now. So maybe Y2K2 best marathoner on the platform.
Yeah.
Maybe we get a ready, set, boom matchup, you know, see what happens.
But I do totally agree with what you're saying, Doughboy. It's like right now at this early stage, they're still building the game out. So certain days, like they don't have everything all at once, but that's kind of the goal of the platform, is to have all of this stuff available all the time and enough users to get that volume going. So the grinders can grind over here and the casual players can play over here, and like everything's there all the time.
Yeah.
That's kind of the dream.
It's just almost like people don't understand history repeats itself if you let it. Like, we've gone through this already, like with the conditionals. Oh, I can't run my paid races because there's paid conditionals. Like, there's there's always going to be something for someone to complain about. Like, but if people just let them test and just play it as it lies, accept that there's going to be speed bumps along the way, then like everything will be fine. But like the amount of energy that people just put into like complaining about something that's literally a test, it's just, come on, play the game. All right, let's just play the game. Like if you play the game, you get rewarded. It's crazy how it sounds. Like if you don't want to grind, you don't have to grind, but you gotta let them. You gotta let them try stuff. Like you have to. Like you don't have to accept it. Just don't play that day. Take a couple days off. You know, it's fine. But
yeah, go play some pickleball.
Yeah, honestly,
I have a lot of complaints. If anyone is,
no, we're not doing complaining. No,
we're complaining about you being late. I mean, come on.
Well, this one was actually like, penciled in, and I had a notice on this one when I woke up this morning.
Yeah, this one was Westchester Airport.
Well, like if it was a normal day, he wouldn't have got here till 20 after 8 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So is this who won the first duel? I was like in my car and I tuned in and I saw Chateau on the stream, but I couldn't see who was winning the duel.
Sangudo crushed
Chateau got smoked. Yeah,
6-1. This is race number 2. Donkey took the first one. Arbitrage took the first one.
By the way, congrats on that win last week, Doughboy.
Oh, that was nice. You like that?
Not
yeah,
really.
That was fun.
No, not busy season. The opposite.
It's not even busy season yet. Like 2 more weeks, and then we lose.
I had to pick my dad up from the airport.
I think we're evening this series here. Chromatic got the kick.
Yeah, I feel like Donkey by basically taking Kevin's soul last week. I took a little bit of yours because I feel like some of those horses were part yours as well. So it felt real nice.
Who's Bloomal?
Oh, you haven't heard of Bloomal? Monster.
You don't know that horse?
No, I do.
Bloomal's a Pokemon and also a good horse on set.
I actually did not know that Bloomal was a Pokemon.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
That could be a lie.
Never mind. My bad. It is. It's Numal. It's Numal.
Yeah. Never trust a guy from Philly.
I was about to go around
who corrects himself. The guy who corrects himself is terrible. He's the worst.
Never trust a guy from Philly.
Yeah. Always trust the guy who's late.
He'll correct himself. He'll steal $10 and then give you back $5.
Well, then I only stole 5, right? See how that works?
This is a fun one, Donkey. When we first started, so we didn't do just to bring you guys behind the scenes. We wanted to throw together some really cool matchups. We didn't really go like back and forth drafting. We just kind of said like, here's some cool matchups we should throw. The first one Donkey said was we got to do Creation versus Crimson at 1,000. So this is the first race.
I'm battling Sangundo next week.
I was gonna say someone has to.
Yeah.
I was going to.
Who's going? Who's gonna? You?
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
Nice. Love it. So Donkey, we got a minute here, I think. I'm sure a lot of people tuned into your live stream today. Tell the people about, we talked a little bit earlier when you weren't on about your super breed, super seed. But tell the people about the takeaways. You guys put them in a big race, got an awesome win, but what's the first takeaway after the first day of racing?
Yeah, I mean, it's very exciting getting a super breed. I'll tell you that. I mean, trying not to get too excited about a game, but it's so hard with Zed. I get so deep into it. But yeah, Kevin messaged me. I had a busy day. I was out after that stream and was not paying attention to the races. And he messaged me with that $100 race. And he said, this is like the most exciting flame that he's seen since Princess of Power flamed over Rendezvous Peak back when, like, right after he bought Princess of Power in the day. So, yeah, it seems like Super Seed is a very good horse.
Yes, that's an understatement.
I saw. Obviously, you posted the horse. I looked at it over throughout the day since I woke up, and I saw. All right, paid, no flames, last. Another paid, nothing. Free win, paid, nothing. And I was like, all right, maybe super dud. And then I saw the $100 race, and I was like, oh. And I clicked on it, and I saw the other 5 horses. I said, oh. And then you won it. And I said, okay, we got something here. We definitely got something here. So that, I think that's like I was telling Keith, like, you know, since Diamonds was unwrapped, that's been the go-to. That's what you want in this game. You want to unwrap that Diamonds horse or create another version of it. And I said they tried with Vanilla Bean, that didn't work. Like, but you basically, you know, Arbitrage, King of All, y'all just got blessed again with another killer on top of it. So I'm actually excited to see this horse run throughout the next like couple months or so. See what happens.
How many super breeds have there been?
Two.
Yeah, so just 2. I'm excited to see some more super breeds because I don't know that this is the 2 that we've seen are even like the ceiling, anywhere near the ceiling. Like we could see a lot higher potentially if the right matchups pair. But yeah, I think Doughboy, to what you were saying, like when you were looking through the day and kind of looking at those races and like, maybe it's a dud. That's kind of what makes Kevin so good at this game is like, if you watch that stream, like
he knew right away.
Yeah. He knew like 3 races in, he had a pretty good idea of what the horse was. And it's just like his ability to like see the patterns in this game is just unparalleled.
Yep.
I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, like the 5th and 6th in the top 2s made sense. The No Flames is like, people, you can't put much stock in the Flames anymore. I guess I really couldn't to begin with. Like if you know you have a variant source, the Flames don't mean shit then. At that point, you literally just enter the race and watch it run and see what happens. Right. But not seeing them in 6 horses was like, it was to me it was concerning, but obviously I don't play the game on that level. Like I don't play that.
Yeah,
those kind of horses.
That's actually the sign of variance right there.
Yeah.
Is if you don't play the 6, that's the sign. So he knew right then when they didn't get that flame in the 6 that they had the variance.
Yeah, well, and it depends on the fields too. You know, all of it is very field
depending
dependent.
On the field. Right.
Yeah,
right. This is a cool race here. Again, like we were trying to put together some cool matchups. Obviously, Third Head is the father of Chromatic Head. Both great horses. Obviously, everyone knows Third Head, but this will be a fun race. And I want to shout out Dan Shan's got a cool site here. So it's his Z-Lead site / super breeds, and you can actually be tracking. Yeah. So anytime a super breed shows up, it'll show up here and the number of horses that have been bred since super breeding was open, so we can see the percentage. So right now we're running at 2 and about 1,000. So 1 in 500 is the rough number so far.
Is that a coincidence, or is the fact that both are knock-a legs, like are super breeds proportional to
the only thing
type?
So the only thing they've said is that Genesis have a higher chance than non-Genesis, but it's not legendary exclusive. It's just Genesis.
So it could have been like Buttes as well as Knox.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no bloodline difference.
There's no bloodline. Yeah. And remember, the donkey, the Arbitrage super breed was 2 legendary, so it was not Genesis.
Could the Butte, say there's a Butte legendary super breed, could it be higher rated than those Knox?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So Zook, we talked about this before you got on, but the basically in a nutshell, the way super breeds work is pretend you did the breed and didn't get a super breed, and then when you get a super breed, it's that magnified better. So not only better level, but then also more of whatever that horse has. If it has stability, you get more stability. If it has DP, you get more DP, and if it has variance, you get more variance. So,
but then I was trying to read because I saw someone ask this, and there was like a tweet about it. I forget if Ryan or Facundo tweeted it, or just even someone from the community answered. But what happens when super breeds breed? Like they're passing down like the non-super breed stuff, right? Or are they passing down the super breed stuff?
No, they're passing down the super breed. That is the horse.
So I read that wrong.
But keep in mind,
can you do a super duper?
You could, but keep in mind, like you're dropping a breed type, right? So like you can't just keep stacking super breeds because you're gonna. Well, I mean, this is a close.
No, I thought you could, because isn't the thing about super breeds like can't you keep?
You go up in breed type. We lost Zook, but
nice. It's not just my internet. Let's go.
You're back.
Am I back?
Yeah, you go up in breed type.
Can't you breed super? Because can't you couldn't you just keep taking like legendary super breeds and breeding them together and making legendaries?
Yeah.
So in theory, but if we're talking 1 in 500, a legendary is 36 breeds. Like it's very unlikely. But yes, you could.
And so a legendary and legendary super breed is always a legendary.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep.
You just get boosted
like
once.
that.
So if you do elite, make cross, you get elite.
Right.
Yeah. So
it comes with the updated breed counts. So like the
Correct.
normal. So that's big time.
Yep.
That might be even bigger. Okay. That's
And the
dope.
updated like Evo, right? So like if you were going to breed
yeah.
down to an elite, but you get an exclusive, you can get into C1, right? So like
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
I was trying to memorize the chart. I don't think it was yesterday, but the day before of like where it was like the mom on top and the dad on like that Zed posted.
Yeah.
Based on like when it's legend, and it looks so much more appetizing now. Obviously, you know, it's still like far chance you get that, but yeah.
The part that I'm curious about, so just kind of thinking it through, like, so you breed 2 Genesis together and you hit that super breed, you still get a legendary, right? Because you can't upgrade to Genesis. And you breed 2 legendaries together and you get a legendary. I have this like inkling that, so they've programmed normal breeds to have this range for a legendary offspring based on breed type. So a legendary offspring, let's say right now the range is somewhere between like 530 is the highest we've seen for a normal breed, and I think Facundo said, was it 300, Keith, is the low end, the lowest you can possibly have for a legendary offspring?
I don't know, but that sounds right.
I think he said 300. So like I have a feeling that there's no difference between a Genesis legendary super breed and a legendary super breed. So like that range of outcomes is just looking at the parents, and it's like at first I was thinking you want to have Genesis, but I think the only advantage there is just you have a higher percentage chance of hitting it. I think once you get that legendary super breed, there's no difference. So like I was thinking at first, like I don't know about this Diamonds kid, right? Because it was an exclusive, and I was like kind of anchoring to what that exclusive would have been. But I have a feeling that they're the same thing, and there's like this range of say like 550 on the low end of super breed up to maybe like 650 or something on the high end. Just total blind speculation, but that's kind of where my mind is going right now. What do you think about that, Keith?
Totally possible. My thought had been it would be based on whatever the parents would have made, but it's very possible they actually coded like a low end to the super breed. Like my thought is like, all right, 2 Genesis C3 horses make a super breed. Yeah, maybe they would have made a 420. That super breed maybe becomes 480 or 500 or 510. So I don't know necessarily that I would expect that to go to 550, but it's very possible.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like congruence with how they programmed everything else, right? I think it fits in easier from a coding, and probably is like, here's all the same stuff. We got legendary super breeds. They're this range. We got, a super breed that comes out exclusive. That's going to fall into this range kind of a thing. I think that's what's going to happen.
So,
I really do.
Donkey, there's a question from So Full Gone. I was going to sneeze.
Give me 1 second. I'll get to it. At the end of this race, we're closing the giveaway.
Are they supposed to do Q
Drop Quack in chat
or QUACK?
Well, listen, just put Quack. I don't care. I didn't write it. Just put Quack. If you can't spell Quack, then what do you want from
You're a quack.
But it might be like a bot. I don't know if it has to be like the right. I don't know.
The only bot in here is sitting on.
Are super
right
breeds
now.
always higher levels than both
Yo,
their parents?
Donkey, isn't this your man's?
Oh my fucking god!
What's that? Is that Pickens?
Get this guy off.
Oh my god!
Can we
Pickens
see
is so
Mel
good.
today? Can you please take Adderall and just focus?
That horse.
Can we watch Triumph lose a race here? I mean,
no, it's not important.
Oh, come on.
I have a blue bagger, baby.
There we go.
I might have
Donkey
sold
wins
it.
no matter what. So,
Zook, that George Pickens horse. You remember when I named it, right? And
Yes.
you're like, "Are you a Steelers fan?" I'm like,
Yeah,
"No,
and
I
you're
just,
like,
I just
"No,
like George Pickens."
Yeah.
That horse is actually really good. It ended up being like a level 535 or something like that.
Oh,
when it
that's
got
good because my
revealed.
horse Kenny Pickett sucks.
Crazy.
Uh,
So
what
what's
were
the
we
count? 2-1,
Yeah.
2-2,
no, it's 2-2. 2-2.
2-2. I think.
Oh,
the race
Keith,
Or is it
six.
3-2? Is it 3-2? You win
What race number is this? You can tell by the race number.
Creation, RSB, and third head. So yeah, 3-2.
Right.
All right,
3-2.
Jacob, come run that. Run race 14. Wait, no, that's race 13.
Here's
next,
here's
right?
Super Seed coming up here. It was
Oh,
a late
awesome.
edition.
This is what everybody came for. This is the
Late
one I wanna
edition.
see.
We subbed in Super Seed for
The race is
Supreme
live.
Polarity.
So what was the question,
Are
Donkey
super
Keith?
breeds always a higher level than both their parents? I've heard
Okay.
conflicting info here.
So somebody in the chat when we were doing our stream earlier said that supposedly Facundo had said that, and Facundo messaged me and he said that he never said that. He watched the stream. So apparently that is false. They can be lower.
My take is, and again, we'll just have to see with data, but I just think it's a magnified outcome versus what you would have otherwise gotten. So I will be shocked if you're right, Donkey. It's very possible because, like you said, logically they could have just made it go the same way. But I would be shocked if every super breed had like a minimum level of, call it 550. I'm going to guess we're going to get super breeds that are well below that, even for legendaries.
Even for legendaries.
Yeah. I just think so, but I could be wrong for sure.
Here he comes.
Here comes Super Seed.
We're going to need quite
Wow.
It's going to take some time to get a sample and actually see, know, the low end ranges, which I guess is a good thing, A little mystery.
Do you have this horse lined up for any other like $50-$100 races? Like, are you gonna keep pushing
It's totally fatigued. So
we're adding to fatigue right now.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah,
that's the win though. That's number 4.
I imagine this has to be like a thought out thing with this horse. Like we're not gonna put it in 250 races unless it's tournament day, I assume. But like, do you plan on testing it more against the Valellis, the Montes, like the third heads? Zook, did you see the field of horses that this horse beat in the 6-horse race?
Which one?
The Super Seed.
No, I was looking at. I have a few Dying Bell breeds.
Don't worry about that. We're worrying about this. This is a $100 entry.
Yeah. So
this was insane.
I'm looking at
Flames over Val's
here.
Confused Penguin Monty, and it won.
And this is one of the super breeds. Wow.
This is arbitrage. Yeah, diamonds.
Damn. But it should be that good.
That's what you expect from a super breed. You expect it to be able to compete with that.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah. So we have 12 seconds until the last race, and then we have duck races for giveaways, and then we have some other stuff to cover as well. But it's currently is that it then, or is it 3-3? 4-2. 4-2 or 3-3?
No, they won. They won. It's 4-2 right now.
Keith. I literally, like, you know how you play golf, right? The person in front of you, you're supposed to, avoid their bad mishaps or follow their good lines. I literally.
What, you wanted me to bring him down out of C1? Yeah.
Did we lose Doughboy?
Yeah, his internet's been bad all night.
You idiot.
You're the idiot.
Oh.
Idiot. This is nothing new. This has been since before the stream started. But yeah, I gave you the blueprint, homie. Give you the blueprint.
Donkey, what you got?
So Lupo in chat, he was the one who brought it up on our stream earlier about what Facundo said, super breeds always being a higher starting level than their parents. He said that this is what he said in Discord verbatim. He's got it in quotes here. Super breeds affect only distance preference / variance inheritance. They do have a higher starting level than their breed pairs, though.
Breed pairs does not mean parents.
Yeah, I think what he's saying there is higher than a legendary. I think that's what what he means by breed pairs. But
I think it just means like higher than what it would have. To me, that just means higher than what you would have gotten. So not only are you getting, because like if you think about it, right, you could have gotten more variance and your level could actually be lower. But I think what they're telling you is you can get more variance and you're going to get a higher level than what you would have gotten. So to me, that's what that says. I don't think we can read more into that.
I think so too. I agree.
You get 4-2'd? Or damn,
no, I won that
5-2'd?
one. I won that one. 4-3.
All right, 4-3. Not bad.
Hey,
not bad.
I mean,
not great.
I put up a fight. It's arbitrage, I mean,
I can't relate, bro. Can't relate.
I should have brought them out of C1 next time.
Listen, I got horses.
I can't either. Yeah.
I've
never lost. I beat arbitrage back when I was just, little diamond hands. If you guys remember Zook and Doughboy.
Oh yeah, we were talking about last week. I was gonna dig up because we had 2 fools come on against Keith, and I think that was our first like real stable duels. Was 2 fools versus Crimson.
Was it Keith? Yeah, because 2 fools took me down. That was my. I think I won 2, and then 2 fools dethroned me, and
I don't think
never
I was
had me
first,
back.
But
there was a lot going on back then. That's all right. That was the past. This is the present.
Oh man, this duck race is awesome.
This is great.
Duck race is kind of nice.
I mean, screw the horse races.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying. Zook doesn't like duck races. Don't
We got to do chicken derby too.
Yeah, sometimes they're too TC.
Oh, that's a separate stream. We got to work on
Wow.
Coming from
Man.
behind.
All right, so that was a practice. You guys saw
What
how
that is, you want a horse.
race again.
That's awesome.
Don't worry, there's a couple more of those, I think, throughout the remainder of the evening.
Hey, are we gonna
TC
invite Arbitrage to join the Duelz League? Because I think we could just keep them off the email list or something. They don't need to be involved in that, right?
Yeah, I'm excited for that league. Jigga
Me
telling
too.
me the start date is going to be with Zed. I think it's going to be closer to March, but it'll be fun. It'll be
It's
fun.
gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be. I don't know. I've been very zeroed in on it since my friends started a bowling league on Wednesdays in New York City, and I don't want to bowl, but I'm in the mood for a weekly league of some sorts.
Same.
Yeah, what was the name of that duck? So we can see if you're here. Claim your. Announce yourself to be eligible for this horse.
I think it was
He said
TC
quack.
Steel.
So
TC Steel.
yeah. So
My
just
duck
look
was a
in the,
pacer.
Oh no,
Hey.
go. Confirmed.
Yeah. I heard you guys talking about the maiden with Chateau before I came on when I was backstage, and I saw a tweet yesterday or the day before. Intense Stables had tweeted out that just looking at the schedule and the way that it's lined up, can we assume that the maiden is going to be on February 6th, starting on February 6th? And Facundo replied to that with a GIF of Samuel L. Jackson, and it says, "I will neither confirm nor deny the facts of that story." So
I mean, that's been like the speculated date. Like that's what everyone's been like. Oh, the first.
Well,
week of
because they just
February.
laid out 10 days of tournaments. It probably comes right after that.
yeah, I think it's going to be that date.
That makes sense. Week-long maiden.
Hopefully
Ooh.
That'd be
week long, like
Ooh.
super juiced
Ooh.
maiden, get everybody
Ooh.
pounding the
Ooh.
breeding.
It's going to
I've
be
been seeing
interesting because you're not going to like. Again, before we knew where our horses came out, like, congrats to Swirl Racing, 2,000 wins. That's dope. Triple Crown Jockey Club, those are homies, old school. Congrats to them on their win as well. But yeah, like before we knew if we were getting a C5 horse or a C3 horse, like now it's different. Now I feel like it's gonna be a lot tougher, assuming you can't pinpoint what you're trying to what class you're trying to breed for. If people are just gonna do the legendary. The Butte legendary route or whatever, just the legendary route in general, you have that potential to end up in class 1. So how much easier is that going to be for certain horses than it is to like breed and try and start out in class 4 where it's not Nakamoto fields anymore. Like the Nakamotos that are down there are the ones that belong down there, not the ones being forced down there.
But on the flip side, like we don't know how Zed's going to do the prize pool, right? And like if so fewer horses are going to end up in C1 and C1 has the highest prize pool, like that's where I'd want to be, even if you have like a lower chance of having like a competitive horse in the class. In the maiden, you might just be competing against so few horses. That could be the play.
Yeah, if their whole thing was to incentivize you to be in class 1, then the juice I guess has to be worth the squeeze. Is that how they say that?
Yeah. I think the other big question. I think the other big question is: are there going to be like specified maiden only races for new breeds for this maiden, or are you going to have to run in paid races against the monsters?
Well, it could be freeze, right? It could be freeze, and then if Zed is thinking about that and they don't have custom maiden races, what I would do if I were them, run a paid tournament and then run maiden for freeze, because you're going to put the beasts into the paids and you're going to let other people run freeze so the maiden horses don't get blown out in their first races with the big dogs running in freeze. So, but we'll see. I'm with you. We don't know. Like they might have maiden only races. They might make you run paid. Who knows?
It'd be cool if like every horse that was entered into your Griffey. So, to start your maiden tournament, you have to enter the Griffey. Every horse that was entered got tagged with an M, and there was only M rate, like the open class. You can only run in the M races. Like they're free, they're inside your class,
That would be
but
cool.
you're running against maiden horses that were bred for that tournament specifically. Like that would be cool, but I don't know if they could do that. Yeah, I guess open class is the closest they can get, but we'll find out. I mean,
I'm pumped.
when it gets here, it's one of those things. It's like all speculation until it gets here. But week long is great. They just have to figure out the format. They know the maiden will be successful. They just have to figure out how they're going to format it.
Right.
Yeah, and the first one might not be perfect too, as we kind of have seen with other stuff, but they'll test it and build it out.
What up? What up? Yo, Donkey Teeth, man.
Yo,
Appreciate
Chiga.
you, bro.
Hey, thanks for having me on, guys. I am gonna bounce out if that's cool, and I'll come back anytime if you'll have me.
If you want to come back next week, we can line you up against.
Absolutely.
we could line you up against Kevin if you want, but like you're going to be using the same horses, unless we do a special matchup where you guys go out and buy a couple of horses.
Yo,
and do it that way.
arbitrage versus arbitrage.
Budget duels. Boom.
Where
Lock it in.
they do a draft and they get to draft
kills
7 horses.
No, you get
on the
0.1.
table?
You both get 0.1. You have to build a 7
I like
horse
that,
lineup.
Zig.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah,
I mean, you would destroy me in that.
7
that
horses.
way.
They know the distances, or we'll do 9. They know the 9 distances. They got to draft 1 horse each for the 9.
I like the draft idea. I get a fighting chance. If we do 0.1 budget, Kevin will just absolutely destroy me.
No, it's all right. You come to me and I'll let you borrow some for a little bit. And then you give me a
Yeah, I'll sell it to you for 0.02. You
sell
it
back.
back to me.
Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. I got you covered. But yeah, we'll work something out. We got listen, now that we have the keys to customs, it's just like trying to figure out where to start. And I think the league, starting with this first league at the end of February, I think that's going to be the leap. Like that's the one. Like Stable Duelz is great. We've been waiting forever for customs to get Stable Duelz going. Now we have it. Now we get to build this empire out how we saw it.
Yeah.
So it'll be great. But yeah, thanks for your
I love
time. Appreciate it. If you want to
Yeah.
come back up next week and fight, we'll figure something out between you and Kevin. Or
Yeah.
we can find you another opponent if Kevin can't. So
Honestly, really until March, and this is for anyone watching, really until March when we start a league, just hit up me or Doughboy if you have like a duels you want to do like during February.
anyone in chat wants to fight Donkey Teeth or Kevin next week, just speak
And we'll just put it up on a Thursday until like we have the league going. Like we just have Thursday night for duels. So if you have someone you want to challenge or someone that you've talked shit with in the past, just let us know.
You can do your little call out for a little small wager on your side, and we'll take care of the rest.
That's the thing. A lot of people like to talk on Twitter and talk in Discord, but now you give.
Well, there's no one talking now.
And
Our door's open. Stop talking and sign up. That's it. Call your people out. Settle on your amount. Let us know.
All right,
Yeah,
well, Donkey, now you're gonna get like 8,000 tweets at you. Have fun with that, bro.
It's all
Appreciate
super
it.
seat. They ain't coming over.
Thank you, Donkey.
Hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Keep up the great work. It's awesome.
See you,
I love
buddy.
this stuff.
Awesome having
See
you.
you guys
Thank
later.
you.
Yo, fuck it. Give me Avon.
That was fun.
So I talked to Zed, and we came up with a little idea for another way to do a giveaway. All right. So here's what I want to try with the chat. This is how we're gonna do it. It's emojis. You name what stable owns that. Make sense? Name that
Yeah.
stable.
Oh,
by the
wait.
emoji.
So the emojis are a horse name and the stable who owns the
You'll
horse.
see. So here's the first one. We'll use this one as a sample.
Oh,
I know
Zombie
it.
Boy.
All right, right? Simple.
Well,
So
yeah.
what we'll do is those in the chat, what I want to do is the person that gets the first 3, gets 3 answers right first, we'll do a horse. Another horse? I'm down for
Yo,
it.
I have
We have horses. We can do it. We can
Yo,
just do
I
a
have the
duck race.
same
Do a duck
trivia
race.
question. I have the same trivia question I always ask. And it's always who was the winning horse of the first high stakes race in Zed? Does anyone in the chat know who was the name of the
High
horse?
stakes race or first tournament?
No, first high stakes race. First tournament was Figure It Out.
It was Tisha, wasn't it?
No,
That
no,
was
no.
the X.
No, Figure It Out was the first race.
That's
No.
the tournament. He won.
No,
They won
Figured
the
Out was
first
the
tournament.
tournament. Figured Out was the
Yeah.
tournament. No, the first race is who I'm thinking of. It's not Centile. It's not Tisha. It's a retired horse right now, owned by a really big stable of the past.
All right.
Tisha,
Mine was that-
Centile.
This
Oh,
was a lot
oh,
easier,
no,
chat.
that's
This was
supposed to
a
be.
lot-
That's supposed to be Sentinel. That's supposed to be Sentinel. All right. I'm gonna
No,
go out
the
and say that's
answer-
Sentinel.
The answer is Collision.
Oh, Fairy Dancer was the answer. That's the one.
Collision. I'm pretty sure that was owned by Yair.
You got me fooled.
Yeah.
Whatever. Zook, don't believe
All right.
Zook. Zook literally likes to call everyone a liar. Literally do not believe anything Zook tells you.
All right, here's the first one. I'm throwing it out there. Chat, who's this? Go. Who gets it right in the chat? Someone's got to
Yeah,
keep
chat, whoever's in there. Oh, what up, Tropical?
I know
Guess the
this
horse.
one.
I don't know this horse. I'm gonna go take a little bathroom break real quick.
I think I know it.
It's name that Zed Run racehorse from
Yeah,
the
come on.
It's a horse, not a.
Yeah, thank
there's one.
God.
Yep.
There you go. All right.
Yo.
Who's that? Asthmatic.
Yo, iceberg? Come on.
It's horse, not stable, guys. Horse.
Horse.
Yeah.
Next one. Here we go. Let's try this one. It is
Mustache, no. Mustache, no. Mustache, yes. Oh, I know what it is.
I think I know what it is
So
too.
do I.
we got anything in there?
Anyone?
Wow, it should help. Chat.
I said people answer before I even see the clues. Someone's
No.
Yeah, anyone on mobile is going to be behind. Mobile's
Yeah.
always behind.
I honestly don't even know
What do
who
you think
owns
this one
this horse
is?
at this point.
I think I don't actually know that I know this, but
It's a game your kids play at school. How old are your kids, Keith?
5 and 2.
Maybe they sit around in a circle and play.
what? Even
you
the
think
chat's
it's
like,
that?
huh?
Okay.
The Hot 27 said quack quack. Let's do a duck racing.
Yo, I think it's this, right?
Is it Dank Dank?
That's what I thought.
I don't know. Does Jig have the answer? I assume no one's gotten it yet, or
Yep. No one's gotten it yet.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm wrong.
I had a
wrong.
different-
No, we're gonna move to the next one.
I had a
There,
different-
man. It's not
Dang,
dang, dang.
Wait,
it
can
was
you tell us
Dank
who it
Dank
is?
Goose.
Tell us who it is, Jigga.
Oh, that's beer money. I know that one.
I thought it was Dank Dank Goose.
Oh, we can't because we have to count the
I know this one.
answers. We can't give them away yet.
I know this one. Someone got it already.
Yeah, that one's easy.
Jigga, someone
Boom
get
Tune.
this one already?
Boom
Yeah,
Tune.
Boom Tune. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
who's
Zook's
that?
horse.
Yeah, Kazan still owns that, right?
Hey, Jigga, you gonna tell us the other one,
No.
or we gotta go back to it?
Yep, we'll go back.
Gotta wait.
All right.
Damn it.
Let's see. Next one. How about that?
Zook's trying to Google the answers real quick.
No. Lion.
The date. That's a date of something. I don't know the horse,
All
but
right.
Easter? Lion Easter?
no, it's not Easter.
And for the record, I didn't come
that
up with
even
this
mean?
one.
I like this. We got to do this every week.
Hat? Bag?
I mean, March 21st is the first day of spring.
Oh, Lion Spring?
So that's what I would have said, but I don't know that
Oh,
horse.
that's good.
But I would have said Lion Spring. So
Yeah.
Oh, main event. That's good.
Asthmatic with a
Good.
second one.
That's good.
Nice.
That's clever. That's clever.
wow.
Yo, I'm the smartest person I know by a mile, and I didn't get that.
Next, here we go.
Oh, this is easy.
I would
Oh,
think
yeah.
so. Yeah, Ollie got it. All right.
That's the power.
People liking this one. Is this one all right? Should we keep this going each week? Or?
I
Yeah.
feel like these emojis were a lot better than the ones that were in the rundown itself.
How
These are more
about
visible.
what's this one?
Trophy sign?
Ron Burgundy? Question mark.
I don't even know what that is on the right.
It's an aqua sign, I think. What's the aqua horse?
Finny?
Oh,
Aquafini? No.
What you got, chat? What do you think?
Trophy winner, first champion. Victorious Taurus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's nice.
They're on.
Asthmatic
All
is
right.
fine.
Doing it.
We'll tell you right now, Asthmatic already won, but we'll keep going. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Keep
is
going.
great.
This is great.
Here's the
Wait,
next
how many
one.
horses do we have? What do we have to give her? We still have do we merch too?
I
We
like
got
it.
merch. We're gonna do
We got
another
things.
duck
Let's just
race.
keep playing. We got things.
Yeah, we got time. All right, ready? Next one is. How you doing?
I see this a lot different though. This is what I say, Zook, don't go to jail. All right, bud. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to jail, Zoop.
Clean hole?
Clean hole. All right. This one, this one's a little. This one's a little different. This one you gotta kind of put it together.
So,
see, I let you guys do the Zed stuff. I come with the stupidity. All right.
Sun Pacific. That's a real horse, but I don't think it's the one to talk about.
All right. So, anybody in the chat?
Right. Pass.
Everybody. Oh, Chop got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
bar okay.
Bar okay. Wow. Nicely
Nailed
done.
it.
Chop chop.
Jeez.
That
might be the smartest person in the world.
Oh, come on.
Oh, this is easy.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Go, chat. Tropical.
Yeah, that Tropical got that one quick.
I still like clean hole.
All right, I got one more for us. How about this one? You know what? That one, I don't think the last emoji actually works.
Is it supposed to be a fish?
It is.
All right. Sunny Thyra, Sundance fish.
Sundance fish?
So technically it is a Sundance fish, but it's a more specific fish. That emoji's not gonna. You know what? We're not gonna use this one. Good thing Asthmatic already won. That was Sundance Marlin.
There isn't a Marlin emoji?
That's what I'm saying. It changed it into a fish. When we did it on the graphic, it was an actual dolphin. All right, whatever.
Also,
Jigga, what's
everyone
the one
guessing these names. These are good.
Jigga, what's
The one that was submitted.
Oh, yeah, Jigga, what was the one
missed
a while ago?
was this one,
This
right?
one. Was it No Nell?
No, it was Third Head.
Oh, the third one, not the second. Okay, all right.
Oh, God.
Okay.
And the point is, we stumped people on a couple. All right,
Yeah,
perfect.
that was
Yes,
dope.
young, I know it's not a Marlin. What's up, man?
So Asthmatic won. That one.
Asthmatic, yes. So keep track of that.
Horse.
The horsey.
Yeah,
What do you think?
do you want people to hit you up?
Douglas?
What do they need? Do you need email, wallet address?
TC Steele's already hit me up. So who Asthmatic wants to just send it over to you, Doughboy, or me. We just need
You just need the wallet, right?
Wallet. Yep.
Yeah, if you want to drop your wallet in the chat, we can copy it from there.
Yeah.
Or DM one of us on Twitter.
Right now.
I mean, listen,
Oh,
I'm not
shit, my
arguing
bad.
with that argument.
It doesn't work,
All
bro.
right?
It doesn't work. I'm trying right now. All right, he dropped his wallet. Dope. That's good. That was kind of fun.
Word. All right. Well, you know what? You guys have anything else you want to touch on before we go? And we'll do one more duck race before we go.
Yeah, let's do a duck race.
We can shoot the shit. We got other tournament races. Well, not our tournaments, but there's other stuff.
Congrats.
Like we said, if anyone after this duck race, starting from after this duck race, first come, first serve, slide into the DMs if you have anyone you want to challenge for the month of February.
All right, give me one second. I'll get
I'll line those. We'll get those lined up. Wow,
I'd say maybe
shit.
give Arbitrage a break too. They've been on 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
So
Well, to be fair, last week wasn't much of a challenge, so I doubt
Yeah,
you
they
need a
still
break
showed
from
up.
that. You can show up all you want, you know. You can show up all you. What's
All
the
right, people.
tournament this? Let's keep on winning. I'm not fighting.
Ready?
So Keith, you haven't been doing much racing on your own, I assume, because you have all these jockeys now. But like, do you still have you been like qualifying for the 6 gate races?
yeah, so I got 60 horses with jockeys, and then I probably ran like 15 today, maybe. So yeah, I've been watching races. We got a ton that qualified. So
Yeah. Are you a fan of running the first race as a qualifier to get in? Like after qualifications, like you're set?
I'm good with them switching it up. To me, that's the key. Is like just don't make it the same every day. So yeah, it sucks. You see some horses get bounced today and don't, or the ones that win don't get any money, but like more qualify, right? So
You
it
gotta
all
tell
evens
me.
out.
Tell me it just happened. The Lord West, congratulations.
The
Where are
Lord
you?
West.
Speak now. Oh, nice. There they are.
Forever.
If you want to drop your wallet into the chat as well, we'll get you taken care of.
Nice. Yeah, let me grab those wallets before you guys are done.
Oh, Lord West dropped the wallet.
Yeah,
go back.
Asthmatic's in there as well. Hold on, I'll copy paste.
I think Jigga went back to grab it.
Yeah, if you can copy paste, perfect.
Got you. This is the first one's Asthmatic. Bing bong. Suk, shut up. Yeah, Keith, to touch on your the chicken derby thing, we're definitely gonna try and get something going for that because they got a lot of shit going on over there now.
Dude, I still have like 45 chickens. I don't have time to. I don't have time to race them, and I would love jockeys. So,
listen, they literally have everything else except for that right now. I think.
No, I know. I've done a little bit of racing. I've been following it. I love what they're doing. I just don't have the time to do it.
Same.
So,
well, one of them's one. We got you. This is just how you attack life. One thing takes priority. You know, one's a money maker. One's let's find out if we can make money at this point. So, but yeah, we're definitely gonna try and work on the street.
Which one's a money maker?
Well, for Keith, it's Zed.
Hey, real quick.
For Keith. Yeah,
that's what I said. For Keith
and you.
Oh,
yo, Lord West and Lord West and Asthmatic. If you guys can hit me up on Twitter, so I can get your actual names and emails, so I can send everything over to you guys. Just hit me up on Twitter right there at Jacob Porter.
Where do you put it at? Did you put it in the chat? Oh God.
Oh, yes. Get emails.
Why Zed? Why do you have to bother people? Why can't you just give them what they want? Why do you have to send them stuff? Like nobody wants a newsletter. I always say unsubscribe anyway. I don't want that. That's junk mail, bro. It's junk mail. That I can't answer. I think Bryce is working on. Bryce and them are working on a lot of stuff. I know that Hulku's starting to become the epicenter of stuff. There's a lot going on.
That would be awesome if they did.
Hell yeah! I mean, well, yeah, they have a game. They have 2 games on there I've never fucking heard of, and I know they're working on getting the muzzle run. I don't know if you're familiar with the muzzle run, Keith.
Yo, people been going in about muzzle run.
I've seen it.
I bought some horses
up there.
They're dogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they cost like $3 to buy like almost top tier dogs in Maddox, so it's like whatever. I'll just have them. So I went out and got some. But yeah, it is what it is. It's not enough time in a day, and one thing takes precedent over the other. So, but it is what it is. Yeah, Red Man knows.
Sorry, Ty.
I don't know if we have.
So who do we got next week?
I don't know.
Well, Sangundo's back. I'll take on Sangundo.
Yeah, you can fight him. Figure it out.
I'll take on Sangundo, and then we'll find another one.
I'm about to fight for this $12.
You can't do 3-horse races, right?
I don't think so. No. No, because then we definitely have some shit working. There's some nice 3-horse ideas out there. But I do like the idea if Kevin and Donkey want to get together and we do a draft, like
I love that. And he was into that too. I love that.
And just do 9 races. Cool. I was saying something to Keith when we were on earlier talking about it. Like I want to do like just like a breed format. Like we'll do it like 12-horse races, 9 races. You breed whatever you think is the best variance breed you can, and we put them in and we just run the 9 races, 9 distances, and make it a tournament, kind of just like a custom maiden essentially, but a variance maiden. See what happens. It's not bad. When you get more races, we might be able to load up like 3 sets of matches next week.
It is. I mean, it's great because it goes so quickly. And I think we got the perfect timing. Whatever these were spaced out 3 minutes.
Yeah, once we
I'm thinking about this so full gone. I was just thinking about this in my head.
Triple threats or what's it called? Cutthroat style. 2 die, 1 win. Just like pool. But yeah, if we could do that, that would be fucking sick.
Yeah, they'll be like then when there's capabilities that like we can do loser takes it, Like two people enter a horse, the winner leaves with both horses.
I feel like we'd have to. Oh no, I feel like we could do that.
No, I said eventually, like hopefully that would be built in either on like a third party or on Zed itself. But
yeah, you're asking for a whole lot right there. I would say if you want to run the pink slip thing, we can do that because they just send us the horse, we enter them, and then we send them out to the winners.
Yeah, we could. We did it with claiming.
Yeah, and this will just be slightly easier because everyone's getting something back. We don't have to end up sending 11 horses back to 11 different people. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, no, I feel like
like for keeps.
I feel like Haku could do that like pretty quickly.
Haku can do everything. I guess we'll find out. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna use high horses, or are you gonna use standard as the standard?
That's a good question.
I tried to breed with Dank Phantom today, but I was too slow.
I saw that. I
was at a gas station getting gas, and I looked at it. And
I saw that they put him in.
Your bot
what did they put him in for?
Bot wasn't working. 0.15.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ooh, let's go variance roll, baby. This game is so fun. This is the horse that I bred the opening night, Zook. Got that nice.
Yeah, I don't think I have 7 horses like good enough to face. I could probably do the standard 7 horses.
Zook, you do co-own Pearl Fibonacci in my stable, so.
Oh damn!
Pearl Fibonacci's nice.
Yeah, it's a good horse.
Y'all are cooked. I just got $8. Let's go. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
And
who was the other super breed?
It was Nakamoto's only. They hit it like the first night, like within the first hour or two.
This one, Zook.
Master. I need a super breed.
You're not gonna get one.
You know what I really want to do? I want to go into my personal stable.
All right, so they put
every single horse I have, and then just buy one horse, and restart how I play this game.
You're not understanding what you're supposed to be doing, Zook. All of the shit horses that we thought were good last year, that ended up not being able to compete because they got turned out in C2. If they're where they're supposed to be, you just grind pays.
Yeah, but like I don't have the want. Like I'm just not gonna
jockeys.
Yeah, but that's not even fun for me. That's not even fun for me. Like I want to race horses and win. That's what's fun to me. So I want like one horse.
Race them.
You want to sell the horses that you want to sell unscratched lottery tickets in your stable to try and buy an unscratched lottery ticket.
No. I want to sell like my 40 like meh horses. Give away the ones that suck, but get anything for the ones that are like okay, and then whatever bankroll that leads me to, just buy a single, like 1 or 2.
Yeah, Keith, they put that horse in 2 double ups since the stream started.
Who? Which horse?
The Master of Chance. 2/3.
I mean, that's
no flame still.
Yeah, I mean that's what I think you're going to see. So like it probably can be successful, but I don't think it's going to be.
It's got fast. It's got a number next to its time already. It's pretty cool.
Meh.
Yeah, that's what I said. Meh. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. I think tomorrow's going to be fun. Tomorrow I'm actively going to be looking to see where this horse is running because I want to see what they end up doing with it.
Tomorrow is going to be fun. The Premier League in Mesa of the first Major League Pickleball tournament starts, so that's going to be big.
Premier League starting is great. Gambling. Now, how long do I have to wait for the next tournament? It is also probably encouraging to see that there are 6 different classes of tournaments going at the same time without the website breaking.
That's fair. That's very fair.
That's something that like that's one of those things that like goes unnoticed. I feel like for all the shit that gets griped about, like that's a plus. Like that has to be like a huge plus. But yeah, it's encouraging. I'll tell you that. All right, I gotta wait another hour, I guess, for my race. But yeah, I don't think we have any more giveaways. I could be wrong. Jigga, correct me if I'm wrong. Nope, no more giveaways.
All right. So we're back Thursday, 8:00. We got to get 2 people because I'm taking on Bryce.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll see if Donkey's free next week and someone wants to fight Donkey, then we'll get him back.
Yeah, if we have time with the new format, we could probably sneak in 3.
That's what I'm saying. Like that went pretty quick.
Yeah. So we can probably sneak in 3 next week.
We just space it. I think we did 10 minutes, so maybe we do 15 in between each one, so that way we can do the rundown.
Yeah, like this extra time that we just took could have easily done a duel.
I like it.
Trots, you want to duels? All right, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Put it online.
Thursday at 8. I'll see everyone around like 8:15 next Thursday.
Go fuck yourself, bud.
I'll be here.
I won't let you on the stream. We'll not let you on the stream.